Wagwan, people. Oh, let me take my hood off.
Good evening.
This is Selection of Sport. This is Aminur.
Good evening.
I'm JC Kamal. What was that again?
Good evening again. I had forgotten I already greeted the world.
Yeah, so in this episode, call it episode if you like, whatever you want to call it, you can call it. It's up to you guys. We are going to be going into the latest Champions League draw. See who's
16.
playing who. Yep, last 16. The cream of the crop. All those other teams have been dropped down to the Europa League or just back to domestic football. There's been some big games. There's some interesting ties for the Premier League teams.
Yeah.
It's not going to be too easy. Well, we believe one of the teams has an easy game. Well, but it's not that easy. No, you thought it was an easy game until you realised where RB Leipzig are in the league.
Yeah. I didn't realise they were top.
So, that's Tottenham's game. Tottenham are at home to RB Leipzig.
Well, they could have got much harder draws, like they could have got Barca or something.
But Leipzig, I think they must have finished top of their group as well in the Champions League. Because Tottenham didn't finish top of their group. It was Bayern that finished ahead of them.
Okay.
So they finished second. So, it'll be very interesting for them to see how RB Leipzig. I think they beat them before in the Europa League, or maybe even in the Champions League. Oh no, it was Liverpool. But that when Liverpool played them, they had lost a lot of players.
You're talking about last season.
This season they're back to the top of the league in the Bundesliga and playing very good football. So it could be a very tough time for Tottenham. Also, we'll go through the other teams. Borussia Dortmund versus Paris Saint-Germain.
Thomas Tuchel is going back to his old team.
Very interesting for him. Especially, as you say, his new team is said to be one of the top teams in Europe, but have never really done what they should have done in the Champions League with the type of players and the money that they've spent. So it'd be interesting to see him go back to Borussia Dortmund, who are a very good team.
I still would say PSG are favourites because of the big players they've got.
Yeah, definitely, especially if Neymar and Mbappe are on top form. But Dortmund are playing very well. They've got some good young players. Sancho.
Oh yeah.
He's a very good player. So, well, they might not have him by then if Manchester United have their way.
Oh yeah. It could be up for transfer.
So also you have Atalanta versus Valencia. We won't go into that one. Lyon versus Juventus. Juve should win that one.
Yeah, they're definitely favourites.
And Napoli versus Barcelona. Barca should win that.
Oh no, not the big one. Maybe the second big.
There used to be. Yeah, used to be a big tie.
I'm guessing Barca will win that because Napoli are kind of they just sacked Ancelotti and they're going to Gattuso.
And they're playing very well. Saw the game on the weekend.
Barca.
Yeah. They're good. They're a good team. Always will be a good team, and they have Lionel Messi.
Well, as long as they have Valverde, they ain't going anywhere. I think Valverde needs to go.
Nah, I don't. They play good football. Which is nice. If you ever watch them, get to watch them play. You see some of the goals that they score. He's a good manager. If you can get a team to play that good quality passing football and score goals from it.
Have you seen the games?
Did you see the goal that the back heel goal that Suarez scored the other day?
Suarez.
Yeah. No. You need to watch that game. You need to. I think it was against Mallorca. Watch Suarez's goal. The pass and move, and then the finish back heel. Back heel. What? Hey, one of the best goals I've ever seen, especially when it comes to passing football. Because it wasn't just a couple passes; it was like at least 15 passes in the move.
5-0 or 1-5.
1-5.
Oh, okay.
There was another goal where when they passed it even longer than that later on in the match. So yeah, Napoli will probably be leaving the competition. As well as Chelsea.
Both are definitely favourites in that one. Chelsea are looking like they are going out to Bayern Munich.
As yes, it's a repeat of the final that they won, and I'm sure Bayern will want to have revenge on them. So yeah, Chelsea versus Bayern will be a very interesting time. Luckily for them, Chelsea, Bayern aren't in the greatest of form, as you would expect.
They just won 6-1.
But they are still a good team.
Oh yeah, they've got a lot of big players.
And
bigger than Chelsea's anyway.
Yeah, and Chelsea are not doing too well at this moment in time.
Well, they've lost about 4 games in a row or something.
In the Premier League, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Chelsea fans know how they're in the they can buy some players now, which is good for them.
Yeah, the transfer ban's been lifted, so
they might. We might see them buy some players in the transfer window.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna make too much of a difference, because how many players are they gonna sign? Maximum is gonna be about 3.
Depends on what players, what caliber.
Yeah, but I don't expect them. The big players are not moving in this January transfer window, so they're just gonna have to get like players that aren't in the first team of teams that may be a bit unhappy, that might want to move mid-season.
Yeah, we'll see, innit? You never know. Chelsea have a lot of money to, sometimes, depending on what Abramovich does or decides, they have a lot of money to shell out. So if they decide to go in for a player that's in the first team, they can spend extraordinary amounts of money. So they may make an offer that a team may not be able to refuse.
Yeah, they've got the option to spend that money.
Also, the 2 Madrid teams are in action, and they are in action in best 2 teams in English football, you could say, even though Manchester City are slipping at the moment.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was the 2 Madrid teams against the 2 best in England. But yeah.
Yeah, so that's Atletico Madrid. They are taking on Liverpool. They're at home in the first leg. And Real Madrid are at home to Manchester City.